The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Stepping in, Jorge Rosado. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 9.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Hit out towards second. Pippinger has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
So striding forward now, Ray Ojeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Coming to the plate now, Eric Guevara, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Standing in, Boris Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ortiz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat.
Leading off with a Tribe. Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Alexis Saldana.
Alexis Saldana.
Strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he sets him down swinging. Alexis Saldana becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Daniel Santiago is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Leading off for Detroit, the designated hitter, Franklin White.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Glenn Trejo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Larry Massey.
Center fielder, Larry Massey.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Counts 1-0.
Grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Garth Copen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santiago moves over. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Into the box, Jorge Rosado, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ray Ojeda, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tigers lead it 2-1.
Leading off with a drive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The 1-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Massey comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 7th. Designated hitter, Julian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Villarreal has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Charles Eagle is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And opposite field as he lines this down the line and right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that stepping into the box, Ricky Cornell. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. Santiago is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Eric Guevara. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dippinger fields it cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Boris Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Striding in for the Indians, Eric Dippinger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Eric Dippinger.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. To first. Trejo ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Now at the plate, Franklin White. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter,
First offering on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Count is 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Santiago makes the play. 1 away. Into the box now, Larry Massey.
center fielder, Larry Massey.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Garth Hoppen as he drives a liner to right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay out that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Ray Ojeda. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Eric Guevara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fast. fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here's a high pop-up. Pippinger is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
At the plate, Boris Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. As a look, now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Cornell, the runner at first with two gone. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So this one. Digging in, Daniel Santiago. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
That's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Digging in, Charles Eagle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Settling in now, Teddy Moreno. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. David Encarnacion answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Pippinger. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Standing in now, Ted Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. He will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Ortiz. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw. That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Striding forward now is the DH, Franklin White. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Hit on the ground out to short. McGee comes up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Next up for Detroit, Glenn Trejo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Ortiz is there, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Larry Massey. First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. McGee ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the leading off the inning, Alexis Saldana, and they'll need him to get something going here. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Massey is right there, 1 down. Digging in now, Benny McGee. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Julian Villarreal. A hit in 2 tries so far. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another one sent foul. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 7-5. Phil Rodriguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22.
So digging in now, Garth Copen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Eddie Mateo will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ray Ojeda. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike one to start the at-bat. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Ricky Cornell. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch coming, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Ojeda rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Eric Guevara is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
Hit to short. McGee is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. On to the... Eddie Mateo will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 10, Eddie Mateo.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
In now, Teddy Moreno. A ball and no strikes.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Into the box, Eric Pippinger, line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
So stepping in, Ted Cabrera earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for the Tribe. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. John Bernal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. At the plate, Boris Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Franklin White. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. McGee takes it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 25.
Now batting, Glenn Trejo. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes back with a fastball right down Carnegie, and it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder number 34.
Now to the plate, Daniel Santiago. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Rich Chen been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Larry Massey. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hit on ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter,
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Mateo. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Chen utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity. Power curve, if you will. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
the batter, number 9.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Into the box now, Jorge Rosado. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, Benny McGee. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Benny McGee.
Richard Baker is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 24, Richard Baker.
Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Baker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Julian Villarreal. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Line towards center field. Massey is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Charles Eagle, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ball 2 now. Swinging a soft liner, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the... And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ray Ojeda, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Richard Baker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Guevara. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Boris Jones. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Franklin White.
Ready for another chance, Franklin White. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
D-Rock.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Baker over at second. Jones on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready now, Teddy Moreno. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth-inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Leo Quintana comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Bouncer up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Hippinger.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eric Hippinger. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in once again, Ted Cabrera, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Last chance here, and stepping in, Ozzie Ortiz. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate Champ.
And the Detroit Tigers are once again champions of the American League.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 8 runs on 13.